what I just want to show you is the meta high level of everything so that you understand how this all threads together, because you probably heard the term, you don't magically rise to the occasion, you rise or fall to the level of your system. So what we're going to show you here now is just a little bit of a high level of the best business model that I know to be working now. And this is not about figuring out your offers over here, but this is actually how we are getting people into the funnel and pushed down through the funnel. It's important for you guys to all know this, because understanding the power of systems is going to change your life, change my life. When I was going from 0 to 6 to multiple 6 to 7 figures and multiple 7 figures in my coaching business and my hypnosis business as well. So essentially what we've got here is TOF, which stands for top of funnel. Then we have middle of funnel. Then we have bottom of funnel, BOF. And when we look at what we're doing here to fill the top of funnel, we do have lead opportunities. And these are things like followers, email subscribers. Make this a little bit finer. We have likes, comments, okay, essentially story stalkers. We call these lurkers, right? And so the middle of the funnel, what we're doing is we are heating the lead. Many of you guys, this is the glue between conversion and attraction. And so your audience, it doesn't matter what size your audience is. We've worked with people of all shapes and sizes. And so what we found is that these people are hot, and this is about 15%. Okay? These people are warm, and that would be about 35%. And then these are just consumers. Okay? And this is what we call the fans. And this is about 50% of every single audience segmentation. Now, as your messaging refines and your offer refines, you will be able to capture the speed and enhance the speed, the velocity of people coming into your sales process. But this is important to understand to give you the proper statistics and expectations. So this is the segmentation of your audience that is going to buy anywhere from now till 90 days. Then we have 90 days to 2 years. And essentially our job, okay, as leaders, people who are closing sales, people who are marketing, is we want to push these warm people faster towards the hot zone and push them from anywhere from 90 days to 2 years over to this faster zone. And that's actually why a little 6-figure business is going to be built off of the fuck yes, right? The full body fuck yes. But multi 6 and 7-figure plus businesses are going to be built off the maybes, okay, the skeptics, and not ready, okay? That's what I found after helping 185 people hit multi 6 to 7 to even 8 figures in different niches. And the reason why I designed this system is because I created a 7-figure business in the non-make money niche in hypnosis and relationship expert coaching. So there's a slight nuance in how you want to communicate and parlay value to people, okay? And that all has to do with your level of communication. But let's get back to tactics, where we start to see that they become leads when a conversation is actually happening. And so what we do is we have, and by the way that you would fill this would be something such as a lead magnet. Something such as a free ebook, okay? Something that they can consume fast, or it could be a mini course, okay? In exchange to ethically bribe them for their email and or phone number. But what I really want you to focus on seeing is that there is a mini VSL that we use anywhere from 5 to no more than like 5 to 12 minutes. And this talks about our story, the three components of the three like mechanisms, unique mechanisms, and then we wrap case studies. You do not need case studies, nor do you need proof to sell high ticket. We've proven this, and if you want to question this, you might want to just go back on caveman times when one caveman saw another caveman was out of shape, and he said, "Oh, I kind of want what you have. Can you help me?" And so he exchanged something that was obviously before monetary exchange to get that result with getting there faster. So we do know that you do not need to see, someone doesn't necessarily need to see proof, but this is a very powerful way to give yourself this perception and positioning of authority with this mini VSL or case study. Okay, that the case study is showing them that you can help someone like them is going to, again, accelerate them towards inviting, giving you an ability to just more rapidly invite them to take the next step with you. And then we have what's called a conversion event. What we like to do and what we found, we have systems for this and and templates for this. But so essentially what happens is that you are going to deliver something to either a client or a group of your clients. And at that same event, you're going to leverage that to attract and also convert. So there will be on that same call the ability to drop a link in the middle end, like the middle beginning part, and then at the very end, drop a link to book a call if your offer is over $1,900, or if it's over $1,900, we've statistically found that you ought to have them book a call for something that's above 2K, essentially. And what you can do is invite people to have a guest pass, right, for like $33 or $100 to be an attendant to something that you are already going to be delivering on anyways, and you're getting multiple ROIs. There's actually 5 ROIs on this one action. You're delivering, you're attracting leads in the top of the funnel, you are converting clients, and then you also increase your public speaking skills, and then that long format content can also become a piece of nurture content, or you can sell that for a digital product at low ticket as well, as a way to also suss out and extract the highest value leads from your audience and upsell them into high ticket after they consume that long format content. So there's a lot of cool stuff that you can do to grow your clientele. But the key here, the reason why I want to share this is because when you're starting these conversations, this VSL or the case studies can actually be seeded in strategically and intentionally as the conversation progresses, such as an example of that would be, follow up with the case study, or follow up with like, hey, you reminded me a little bit of this. I handpicked some case studies of some individuals who reminded me a bit of you to make it feel personalized. And that's actually a way that you're able to kind of show proof, and then they become more likely to want to jump through your qualifications because you've strategically placed that, okay? And we'll give you more tricks on how you can know the timing of how to do that. But again, sending them lead magnet too early, it just feels a little bit salesy, okay? Does that make sense? So when you have the boards app, it's going to be it's more automated and you can get more done in less time. So I just wanted to show you guys like the lead opportunities. A lot of coaches, what I've observed is that they think that their problem, they haven't asked themselves a better question as like, what is the bottleneck in my business? What is the bottleneck in my business? Is it that I don't have enough eyeballs? on my page on social media. And by the way, you only need one conversion tool, okay? One, for the 5 ones, right? One conversion tool, one product, one offer, one traffic source, and one delivery system. Okay, so don't get too advanced. I see a lot of coaches trying to be too omnipresent too early, and you can build a $500,000 to $1 million business with just one. Okay, so this arrow just represents, okay, do you need to do some more seed planting and exposure, build awareness? If that's the case, that's the case. But generally speaking, there's a lot of uncaptured clients because people don't follow up. They don't add value. They don't continue to have conversations. They don't even initiate conversations through the DMs. And people fall through the cracks and end up buying with someone else, maybe less qualified. So this is how we're going to all avoid this, by making sure that we have a reliable, consistent sales system where we know exactly what the best next steps to take are. Because what? We have a clear offer. We know what we're selling and how much for. We know the closing method. We know how to qualify leads and measure that. And then, of course, we also have assets to deploy. I always like to say, be the candy just as good as you are at being the vegetable. Every coach is great at being the vegetable. They're very good at explaining what the client needs, but they're not quite good at framing it within the context of what people want, which is that sugary candy. And people buy the magazine because of the front cover, not necessarily because of what's inside. You don't have to ask, is this a sooner later thing or a sooner thing? But when we're closing in DMs, we ask, is this a later thing or sooner thing? And then, like, how committed are you to this on a scale of 1 to 10? And then we make the offer. But that's essentially what you got going on. These are follow-ups, okay? And then low intent, how to deal with skeptics. But I'm super happy that I was able to kind of show you how to build this out. And if you have any questions, hit me up in the group chat.